Hello everyone, in this course we will learn about magnetic particle inspection. The main contents of this section include 1. The concept of magnetic particle testing. 2. The principle of magnetic particle testing. 3. Magnetic particle testing system. 4. Magnetic particle testing process. The first part. The concept of magnetic particle inspection. Magnetic particle inspection is a non-destructive inspection method for detecting surface and near-surface defects of ferromagnetic materials by using the principle of magnetic traces generated by the interaction between the leakage magnetic field and magnetic particles at the defect. The second part, the principle of magnetic particle inspection. The basic principle of magnetic particle detection is that after the ferromagnetic material and the workpiece are magnetized, due to the existence of discontinuity, the magnetic field lines on the surface of the workpiece and near the surface are locally distorted to generate a leakage magnetic field, and the magnetic powder applied to the surface of the workpiece is adsorbed. Visually visible magnetic marks under suitable lighting, thereby showing the location, shape and size of discontinuities. The size of the magnetic marks is several times or tens of times the actual defect, so that it can be easily detected by the naked eye. Magnetic particle testing is suitable for detecting small and narrow gaps on the surface and near surface of ferromagnetic materials. For example, it can detect cracks with a length of 0.1 mm and a width of micrometers, and discontinuous defects that are difficult to see visually. Martensitic and precipitation hardening stainless steels are magnetic and can be tested with magnetic particle. Magnetic particle inspection can find defects such as cracks, inclusions, hairlines, white spots, folds, cold insulation and looseness. Magnetic particle testing cannot detect austenitic stainless steel materials and welds welded with austenitic stainless steel electrodes. Nor can it detect non-magnetic materials such as copper, aluminum, magnesium, and titanium. The third part. Magnetic particle inspection system. The magnetic particle testing system includes magnetic particle testing equipment, magnetic powder and magnetic suspension, as well as standard test pieces. Among them, magnetic particle testing equipment mainly refers to magnetic particle testing machine, which is mainly divided into portable magnetic particle testing machine, mobile magnetic particle testing machine and fixed magnetic particle testing machine. Among them, the portable magnetic particle flaw detector is divided into a yoke-type magnetic particle flaw detector and a cone-type magnetic particle flaw detector. The portable magnetic particle inspection machine is mainly used for on-site magnetic particle inspection of pressure vessels and local boilers. The mobile magnetic particle inspection machine is mainly used for large workpieces that are not easy to move. The fixed magnetic particle inspection machine is mainly used for small and medium-sized workpieces that require large currents artifact. Types of magnetic powder. Magnetic powder is divided into two categories: non-fluorescent magnetic powder and fluorescent magnetic powder. Non-phosphor powder is divided into black magnetic powder, red magnetic powder and white magnetic powder according to color. Black magnetic powder, mainly composed of Fe3O4, mainly used to inspect light-colored workpieces, and is widely used in magnetic particle inspection. Red magnetic powder. The main component is Fe2O3, which is often used to inspect black workpieces. White magnetic powder. It is composed of black magnetic powder and aluminium oxide or MgO, mainly used for black workpieces. The suspension liquid formed by mixing magnetic powder and carrier liquid in a certain proportion is called magnetic suspension. The carrier liquid is the liquid used to suspend the magnetic powder. The quality of the magnetic powder and the carrier liquid and whether the selection is appropriate will directly affect the results of the magnetic particle inspection. There are three types of magnetic suspensions: oil suspension, water suspension, and fluorescent magnetic suspension. The standard test piece is mainly used for 1. To test the comprehensive performance of magnetic particle testing equipment, magnetic powder and magnetic suspension, including system sensitivity. 2. Detect the magnetic field direction, effective magnetization range and approximate effective magnetic field strength on the surface of the workpiece to be inspected. 3. Inspect whether the testing procedures and operating methods used are appropriate. 4. When the magnetization specification of the complex workpiece cannot be calculated, the ideal magnetization specification can be roughly determined by attaching a small and soft test piece to the uneven part of the complex workpiece. The fourth part. The magnetic particle testing process. The general process of magnetic particle inspection is divided into pretreatment, magnetization, application of magnetic powder, magnetic trace analysis, demagnetization and post-processing. According to the time of applying magnetic powder on the workpiece, the detection methods are divided into continuous method and residual magnetism method. The continuous method, also known as the external addition method, is a method of applying magnetic powder or magnetic suspension to the workpiece for magnetic particle inspection under the action of an external magnetic field. The continuous method has a long magnetization time and good magnetization effect. Generally, this method is used for welding seams and large and medium-sized workpieces. The residual magnetization method is to first magnetize the workpiece, and then pour the magnetic suspension on the workpiece, and observe it after the magnetic powder is coagulated. This method of detecting the residual magnetism of the material is called the residual magnetism method. The sensitivity of the residual magnetism method is lower than that of the continuous method, and it is only suitable for inspecting surface defects, but the residual magnetism method has high productivity and is especially suitable for small workpieces produced in batches. That's all for this lesson. Thanks for watching.